One of the reasons it's important for our communities to learn how to cope better is because coping is a solution for healing. If I want to realize a better version of myself, if I want to attract into my life a sense of wholeness, if I am practicing things in my life that are supposed to make me feel fulfilled, all of them is coping. What happens is we learn how to cope and we oftentimes grab the things nearest to us and we mimic the examples around us. And so if I have a father who coped by working all the time, I may learn to work through my issues, which can be toxic if I'm at work, and now the issues that I have are changing my work environment. You see, the judgment isn't necessary because we're all collecting ways to cope, and we're doing it with the resources we have and the environment that we're living in and the mind that we have. All of us need to shift and go, oh, I have been trying to cope in this way. It no longer serves me. Here's a better way for me. If we can all get used to both exchanging better ways to cope, practicing better ways to cope, then the stigma around life issues, whatever they are, go down. Because instead of us shaming each other for life issues, we're simply saying, hey, we know we all got them. Let's all practice better ways to do so. So better ways to cope, it's really built off of 4 pillars. And each one of these pillars really allow us to take the message into community and really across the nation. And the re-granting pillar of Better Ways to Cope is focused on investing in organizations, in strategies, in communities that are already offering folks both better ways to cope and strategies for making sure they can recover. The second pillar that I want to talk about is media. We recognize that we live in a world where media is paramount. And there is so many great conversations we're having online when it comes to how folks are coping, how folks are engaging in their community, what organizations are doing to serve their communities, and how folks really want to adopt the campaign. The resource pillar, it is us saying, how do we get to people the resources that they need? We are promoting listservs. We are promoting lists that have resources on them. We're promoting resource lists. We're promoting harm reduction campaigns. We're promoting locations, nonprofit organizations, organizations that meet your basic needs. All of these kinds of things we're promoting and making sure folks know where to go if they're looking for specialists, professionals, programs, treatment, after-school organizations, basic needs, housing. We want to make sure we give folks those resources. And then lastly, we're always offering free training to the community. And we offer those free to the community because we want to make sure folks have equal and equitable access to knowledge that can help them make better choices, that can help them promote great choices and better ways to cope. And so we can resource organizations in different ways and different strategies. We can engage folks online in different ways and in different strategies. We can do the same thing when it comes to training as well. All of them can be evolved and adopted for every community. The toolkit for the Better Ways to Cope is really designed to introduce folks to what we've done, share with them the impact we've made, and invite them all to make sure they can do the same thing. Use what you have to impact the people you're around.